In Hanover, residents east of I-95 are starting to see water come back on today, but many of them are questioning why Hanover's water partially comes from Richmond's reservoir. 8 News reporter Sahara Sriram spoke with some of them along with the head of Hanover's public utilities. And Sahara, is the county confident this won't happen again?
Eric, the big question on people's minds is how did a storm outage cause days of no water for so many people? Earlier today, I spoke with the head of Hanover's utilities, and while he wasn't able to answer all of my questions, he did provide some clarity on Hanover's water crisis that they say is now solved. At the peak of this outage, between 16 and 17,000 Hanover residents were without water. The head of utilities tells me that number is now at 0. Most people getting it back late last night and early today. But the boil water advisory remains in place for some areas. About 4/5 of Hanover's water comes from Richmond, this according to the county. Now, part of the county's 25-year plan, which is updated each year, is finding a new water treatment plant and reservoir. This doesn't mean Hanover would build its own, and it would still rely on Richmond water as a backup source. I spoke to dozens of Hanover locals today, and most of them told me they had no idea their water even came from Richmond. Some expressing frustration that they have to rely on another county for water.
You can live without electricity, you cannot live without water. And emergencies will happen. Our response needs to get better, and we need to make sure that our infrastructure gets checked and maintained.
The county has, in the past, looked into future potential water sources as the county grows and develops. It's something we look at yearly.
Now, I asked the head of utilities whether they're exploring alternative infrastructure options so they don't have to rely on Richmond, along with if they're going to change their communication with the public in the future, as they've been relying mostly on Facebook videos for updates. But he was unable to provide answers to either of those questions. I was also just told just a couple of hours ago that the county did its first water testing today and will do its second tomorrow. If both of those yield good results, the boil water advisory for Hanover should be lifted by Saturday. Live in Hanover County tonight, Sahara Sriram, 8 News.